Welcome back to another video on Land Rover Drive. I think it's time for an update since I haven't posted a video in a very long time, and I'm going to explain to you why. But first, January started really good. February, March, doing videos basically every week, working on the series, which is really good. Come April, and still getting out videos, but I got some work from a company, so I had to grab that. Need to get some money in, and coming May, more work with the company, but also helping my parents move, laying new floor in their new apartment, doing other stuff as well, helping others. My oldest daughter had her confirmation, writing a speech. Yeah, there's a lot. So May, basically, coming May, I just had to let everything of the YouTube channel go because I couldn't focus. I couldn't get the focus to do what I need to do. To put that into perspective on how busy it has been, I'm going to show you something that I'm not proud of. And yeah. If you know me, I like order, I like things to have their own place, and yeah. So as you can see, my garage had turned into how most garages look. Really messy, a lot of stuff, and you just dump everything there because you don't have time to clean it up and do it properly. But that's all going to change now. I'm going back to YouTube today, and today we're going to look into what I'm going to do with the garage, what I'm going to do to the series, what's in the bucket, and also I'm taking the Discovery for its MOT control. So as you can see, a lot of mess and some new stuff. I was been working for a company, and they have some shelves that they don't need it anymore, so I took them home because they are on wheels, and that's the thing about my garage that I'm going to change. Everything is going to be put on wheels, so I can have the garage be more modular, so I can change it out depending on the job that I'm doing in the garage. Hopefully it's going to be better. It's a lot of work that needs to be done, but this will be a part of that. And I got this big shelf which I'm going to rebuild, so it's going to be a narrower, and then I can keep my tools on this, like tools that don't have to be covered up of dust and so on. But that's the plan for this. Already have my table on wheels, and I think this is for my wife's project. But this also is going to be my new welding setup. I'm going to keep my welders, and hopefully I'm going to get some other tools that I can put on there. It would be nice to have a plasma cutter at some point, but for now I'm going to change this so I can have everything that goes with welding, my grinder, and everything is going to be on this. So this is going to be my new welding setup, and I'm going to rebuild this one to fit that purpose. And at the moment all my tools are either on the wall or they're in these cases, and I would like to remove the whole bench and get all the tools that are in the cases into a proper tool chest. That would be nice. So if someone wanted to sponsor me with the tool chest, that would be like a rolling tool chest. That would be really great. To the important part, when it comes to the series, I haven't done anything more than you have seen in the latest episode about the series. I have got the parts, ordered the parts for the fuel pump, so that's here. Also ordered parts for the carburetor, And I also now know that I need to measure the opening on the closing valve on the carburetor. So that's going to be the next job on the series: fuel pump and getting the carburetors correctly set up. And then we can finally try and start up the series. So that's going to be next. But I need to get the Discovery through MOT first. And I know there's one issue that I need to fix, and that is the steering arms. The only known issues, as I said, is the steering arms, and I don't have the parts, so I need to order them today. And I guess I'm going to get them next week, but I saw that there was an opening so I can go and take the MOT test today. So I'm going to do that first, and in case they find something else, in case they find something else, I can order that at the same time. So there's other parts I need to order as well, but that I want to order, but going to the MOT today and then checking out what do I need to order. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna notice the steering arms because there's a nice knock there, so yeah. So I have changed out the steering arms 2 times before, and I changed to, I think it's OE, not OEM, TRV brand, which I have changed out twice, and the first time it lasted really long, the second time not that long. So I reached out to Febi Bilstein. They also do OE parts with 3 years per guarantee, and hoping that they will sponsor me, and but they didn't. So that's why I haven't ordered the parts yet. It would be nice to have a parts sponsor on board, but it didn't happen this time. But I'm gonna order the steering arms. I'm gonna replace them. I've done it twice before, so it's, I think it's a 2-hour job with everything, including getting the car up, jacking off, and and jacking the car off the ground, and yeah, changing out the arms. You usually need to get a tracking done, but I just set them next to each other and then get the distance correct, and it's usually within tolerance. Yeah. But that's the only thing I know. The Discovery has run 259,000 kilometers, and I did a oil flush on the gearbox when it had run 160,000, and I said to myself, I can run it for 100,000, so this summer I also need to redo a flush on the gearbox. So that's coming up later, but yeah, need to find people who can do it and figure out the price. So before I go to MOT, I always check what I can check: wipers, lights, everything. So I'm going to do that now, because then usually when I deliver the car, I clean it as well, so it looks better, and I feel like I get better service if the car is clean and also the small parts are in order. Maybe an issue. So for every MOT, I usually have to change out so the small bulbs that lights up the license plate always goes out in about 2 years. So yeah, need to replace one. I think I have that. Just push it one way and they will pop out. and you can just twist out the holder, I believe. Yeah. Then change the light bulb. Where did I put it? Yeah, blown. So put it back on. Fixed. Just checking the levels. One thing that I think they could kick on is the age on the brake fluid is just on the minimum. I need to fill that up. Also smart to fill up the window washer, because if you can't test the window washer you will get a failure on the MOT. It needs to work. Power steering, okay. Not that they're gonna check it on the MOT, but nice to check for yourself when you're already in here. Think I think it's really hard to tell on the Discovery, but seems to be a bit low. So just cleaning a bit with the rag. I never use water directly or power washer because I'm so afraid of getting water into electronics, and yeah, so many have done that mistake. Remember I had this foam spray, cleaning spray. I'm gonna test that out on here. I think if you clean the car and you fix all the small problems which I think the testers just find annoying to write up, I think you get better service basically. I guess they get tired of writing up like the small bulbs on the license plate and other stuff. So yeah, and getting into a clean car is so much better than getting into a dirty car when you're going to test it. So yeah, that's just what I think. Okay, so Disco is all ready for its MOT. I'm just gonna go and buy some brake fluid, top it up, and then it's gonna be ready. Make some coffee, then do a drive, then MOT. And when we come back, we can take a look at what's in the bucket. Whoop whoop, papers, all done. Not enough, getting it controlled. Let's get inside and see the result. Okay. Vehicle is approved. What up? No faults, no faults. ...2008 Discovery. Not the worst car to own, but all approved. Still need to order the steering arm because there's a slack there, so yeah, not sure if they noticed or not, but maybe it's just a little bit, but they need to be replaced. Now go home and then finally see what's in the bucket. Okay, so with the Discovery getting its MOT a bit earlier than I thought, I will be heading out this weekend and I'm going to show you where I'll be heading and why later. But as I said, it's time to open the bucket and show you what's inside. And if you've been following along for a while and you've seen the past videos on the series, you know what's inside there. And yeah, it's been there for a really long time and I don't think it's a good thing. Gloves. Yep, carburetor. It's been soaking for a really long time. Before you start commenting, I know you shouldn't put a carburetor into soap water for several of months, but it was only going to be a week. I put it into water before Easter, was going to take it out after Easter. After Easter, got so busy, as I said, month of May also busy, totally forgot about it. When I remember it, I thought, now it's been in there so long, I need to film it so we can show you guys what happens. And then it got postponed even more until this update. So, yeah, should put it into diesel or petrol, but yeah, an experiment gone wrong, but we learned. Don't forget your carburetor. But I need to clean this off and I'm going to do that after the thing that I'm going to, and that leads me into that. Okay, I can't help myself, I need to open up and see. I'm just expecting it to be really bad. So, going on a trip last night, or I knew this for a long time, there's going to be an Overland Expo. It's called the Scandinavian Overland Expo. It's pretty big and it's in Lodalen. If you see a picture from Norway, when you see like really green water and images like that, it's around that area. And I've never been, and there's a lot of overland people that I talk to online but haven't properly met. I met some of them and I want to go there, meet up, see the site, and yeah, just be amongst others who likes going overlanding. And I also know that Kasper is going there with his newly rebuilt series, and I want to see that as well. So, and last night I posted a picture of me and Erik and the others going on overlanding and said I wanted to go on an overland trip again soon. And so the guy, one of the people who is organizing the Overland Expo sent me a message saying you should come here, and yeah, I don't think I was hard to convince. So with the Discovery all approved. Yeah, not looking great, but not looking too bad. So definitely not taking any damage, but there are some build-up. So it's still good. That's great. Putting it back together, and we will see this again when I come home. But yeah, so going to this Overland Expo, and that's the final thing on the update on the channel. It's gonna be good. Haven't been traveling in this expo for a long time, so I just cannot wait, and to see others there, see their setup. So I think I'm gonna make a video about driving down there, the different setups, show you some clips from that, and maybe do some interviews with some of the people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask them what they think you should bring when you go overlanding in Norway. It should be a good couple of things there, and what they rate as the most important one. Because I want to do like a overlanding in Norway 101 video later. Like, what is the most important things you should bring when you go overlanding in Norway? Yeps. Cool. Nice. Then leave this for another day. So getting the disco ready for a trip is pretty easy when I have my drawers. Since I sleep inside the car, it's just about dropping the seats on the left side, then putting in the sleeping platform, and that's pretty much it. Put my sleeping mattress here and sleeping bag, and I'm done. I put in the fridge, water, then I need to do some shopping. So it's basically all set up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, so this is my sleeping setup as of today. On the platform, I have the expert mat, as you've seen before. Underneath, I have the mountain blanket, and I have my sleeping bag, and of course my trusty pillow. And so I go for a multi-layer system, so I can change out depending on how hot or cold it's going to be. And going down south now, it's going to be really warm. I think it was going to be like 28 degrees Celsius, but I'm still bringing so I'm using my summer sleeping bag, but I bring the mountain blanket if I want to camp on top of a mountain. There it's going to be much colder, so that's why I like the multi-layer system, is because you can adjust. If it was winter, I would use my winter bag, and that's much thicker. And if it's super cold, I can use 2 winter bags inside of the mountain blanket as well. So that was what I did when we went on the snowmobile trip, where we had like 24 minus, and yeah, that seemed to be working well. So multi-layer is what I do for sleeping, also clothes for Norway. The weather is changing all the time, so it's the best way to go about it, I think. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm just wanted to give you an update on what I was doing, what has happened, what has not happened with the series, and I'm now going to get inside and edit this video, and then pack up Discovery, and I'm heading out for this trip, and I'm looking really forward to it. And yeah, the videos are coming. I have 2 more overland trips that I need to edit, which is also coming, and then I'm going to start on this series as well. and also doing some maintenance on Discovery. So there's loads of things coming. I just need to have the time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.